Yay! Good evening, Inspired Beauty. Happy Monday. This is the last Monday of the month in terms of Zooms. Next Monday is Memorial Monday, so we will not have a Zoom going on that Monday. And technically, the way that this month panned out, we had an extra Monday. And so I was like, okay, what can I do? And one thing that I've been kind of brewing with is, well, I've been trying to play with the idea of how I can help you guys build not only, your challengers and build your, did I hit record? Yeah, I did. Sorry, that was a total squirrel moment. I was like, am I recording? I am recording. Cool. Never a dull moment. What I've been brewing with is how can I help you guys to obtain success? Success in not just adding retail clients, but success as a business owner, okay? And success in this business, you guys, happens once you hit Emerald level. And if you're like, I don't know what Emerald is, I don't know what that means, I want you to just listen in because I am going to be sharing with you all of the ins and outs so that when you get off this call tonight, you are going to be so freaking empowered and inspired to go bring other people onto our team that you're going to absolutely go Emerald in 24 hours. And I kind of want to make it a challenge. Like, there are a lot of you on this call right now, way more than we've ever had all freaking year. So first of all, let's celebrate that. That's awesome. I'm so happy to see so many faces. Like, seriously, is a really happy moment for me. But beyond that, you guys, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us, plus, and I'm including myself, you guys. We can totally all go Emerald in 24 hours, and we can all root each other on, and we can all tell each other, you've got this, and we can come to the team page and say, oh my gosh, I'm having this conversation, or oh my gosh, I'm halfway there, and we can all lift each other up and celebrate each other. So this is a community effort. This is not I think maybe I'll watch from the sidelines, or maybe let's rally together. And I'm hopeful that tonight, after you get a little bit of this info under your belt and just see how simple it truly is to go Emerald, you'll be all the more amped and excited to get going on that. So I'm going to share with you guys, get into share mode. Hopefully you guys can see the screen. I'll slide it over here a little bit. So tonight we are all about Emerald in 24 hours. Now, the reason I rallied for this and said I want people's downlines on here, I want to see more faces tonight, is because it doesn't stop with me, and it doesn't stop with my PS coaches. Inspire Beauty is set up in such a way that we love on everyone. I'm not just loving on my coaches. I love on my coaches' coaches, and my coaches are loving on my coaches, right? And Jess and Natalie have a challenge group going on right now, and I have my coaches and some of my challengers in that group, even though I'm not technically taking the lead on that group, and then vice versa for the 80-day obsession group. And that's because we've become such a tight-knit community that it's not just about Brittany having success and I'm just going to help the people I personally work with to have success. No, I want everyone to have success, because when I can help teach you guys how to duplicate the success, that's when big things will start snowballing on our team. Before I can get into anything with Emerald, you guys, and you're probably like, Brittany, this is like a dead horse you've been beating since the day I met you. And you know what? I'm going to keep beating it, because the 4 vital behaviors of Beachbody coaching are vital for a reason. Just like you go to the doctor and they check your vitals, and if your vitals aren't functioning, you're not functioning. Same thing here, you guys. Your business is simply not functioning if you are not doing the vital behaviors and you have a set schedule of at least, I want to say 5 to 6 days a week of doing these, okay? What are your vitals? Well, invite. That's inviting people to join a Beachbody challenge, okay? We have them going on monthly in our team, so you can find one to plug into. There are plenty of coaches running challenge groups. You can find one to plug your clients into if you are not ready to run them on your own, but you've got to be inviting to them, okay? Focusing on their goals. So you don't just invite people and throw them into a group and Hail Mary, cross fingers and hope they make it. No. That's when we start walking with them, making sure they focus on reaching their goals, following up with people, helping them to get results, okay? We have to be proof of the products. There is no way I could possibly invite to anything if I wasn't first doing it myself, right? So drinking our Shakeology, eating beach bars, doing the performance line, maybe trying out Daily Sunshine, being proof of these products, you guys, 3-day refresh, doing Beachbody programs. You've got BOD. What are you doing? Do you have a calendar printed out and you're following it? That's amazing. If you don't have a calendar printed out, like what I've got going on right behind me, then you need to print one out, you guys, and be a walking success story, a walking billboard of why this stuff works, right? Personal development. This is the one category that I think people often will, I think invitations is the scariest category for people. And I think being proof of the products and just like recognizing and celebrating others is probably the easiest because they're like feel good categories. Personal development sometimes just feels like work if you are not used to this type of thing, you guys. And it might seem like all like kumbaya and whatever. No. Personal development has seriously changed my life. If there is one vital that I would highly recommend making sure you begin implementing every single day, it is personal development, because in personal development, you will start to build the confidence in yourself. You will start to build the knowledge base in yourself. You will start to believe in yourself in different ways. And then that translates over into your invitations. That translates over into your social media presence. That translates over into the way you recognize and empower other people, right? So personal development is key. Podcasts, audibles, reading paperback books, you guys. I know that's like an old school thing, but people do it, me included. But it helps you guys to be the best version of yourself, right? And you always want to become better. You want to be growing. And the last one is the recognition. Celebrating and reinforcing every meaningful achievement and activity that leads to results. You guys, I attempt the best that I can as a human being to not just recognize you guys for hitting a success club or a rank. And I know tonight we're going to talk about rank, and I get that. But in general, on our team page, you guys, we celebrate everything. And you are welcome to celebrate anyone's success. So if you see somebody rocking it on social media, get on the team page and celebrate them. That's part of your job, right? You don't have to wait for a customer or wait for a coach to be able to start recognizing other people. You can begin doing that now because, first of all, it just feels good. And second of all, you'll get in the habit of doing that so that one day when you do have hundreds and hundreds of people to recognize, you aren't just focused on those big milestones, but every meaningful achievement along the way. So my question is, are you doing all four? If you are doing all four, amazing. I love that because this business is built on consistency. So just keep on wash, rinse, and repeating that behavior, right? Don't stop. I know it can seem like, well, these are really simple like tasks and I could do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I won't necessarily see a paycheck from it. But guys, compounded over time, that is how you build your business, okay? And if you're not doing all four, I want you to really dig deep tonight and look at what areas of your personal business are you neglecting, and where can you start focusing on like now, okay? So let's talk about ranks. I want to break down what ranks look like to you guys. And some of you might know some of this information, but this just helps also so that when you go to explain it to other people, whether it be your downline coaches, new coaches you sign up, or even later on when you're mentoring others, you have this kind of knowledge base. So a coach, anyone can be a coach, right? Coach doesn't necessarily mean that you are active and that you can earn commissions. You can only earn commission if you are active, okay? So a coach is just anybody who signs up and pays the $14.95 a month. In the back office, you will see if they are red, they are inactive, meaning they don't have 50 personal volume points. Okay, an active coach is a coach that is getting 50 personal volume points every 5-week period. Okay, now how can we get 50 volume points in 5 weeks? Well, you could order something yourself, any products that total 50 PV. Shakeology Home Direct is 90 PV personal volume. And so that's why we highly recommend staying on Shakeology HD. But now we've got Daily Sunshine, we have the performance line, we have HD of the beach bars. So there are many options to be on HD to ensure that you're always getting that 50 PV each month, right? So anytime you guys see me on Thursdays, shout out our self-care, our people that are rocking their self-care. The coaches that are active with 50 PV are on that list. Okay. If a coach on our team is not active with 50 PV, they are not included on that list. So that's kind of, if you're like, where do you get that list from? That's where I pull that from, to see who's active with that 50 PV. And again, that's every 5 weeks. Okay, so the next level up is your Emerald coach. And you might be like, well, Brittany, like, what's the point of even going Emerald? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you know, I'm not a diamond. I'm not a 15 star. You guys, your followers don't know what any of this means. They don't know that Emerald is different than Ruby, is different than Diamond, is different than 15-star Diamond. If I went, 5-star Diamond in my business center, my followers would think I'm doing just as great as if when your followers see that you achieve Emerald rank. And I'm not kidding you. It truly means nothing to people unless they're actually in the business. All it means to your followers is, wow, they're really achieving something in their business. It gives you credibility, it builds trust without you even really, having to do anything other than being shouted out for hitting milestones in your business. So active Emerald, an active Emerald coach. First of all, you have to be active with 50 PV. Then you need one coach on your left leg and one coach on your right leg. Beachbody is a binary system. So we have left and right sides of our business center. One side, and I'll get to this in a little bit, but one side is going to be weaker than the other side. And you could talk to your upline coach to see which is your weak leg versus which is your strong leg. But in general, if you go in your back office, you should be able to tell when you look at your volume, you should be able to tell which one is weak versus strong, because one will be just a little bit larger than the other one, okay? Because whatever leg you were placed on, your coach, you accumulate all the volume from anyone that comes onto the team after you in that, okay? Now, again, some of this tonight might go way over your head, but I just want to give you some of the baseline so you understand just the inner workings of this and anything that maybe, might inspire you to then work towards these goals. Okay, so active Emerald, one on your left, one on your right, they also have to be active, right? So if you just sign somebody up with the $39.95 coach fee, but they don't buy anything, they will not have any volume and your business center will not go Emerald because they're not active, right? So we want to make sure when we sign somebody up to be a coach that they are going to have volume attached with it. Right? Okay, then we've got Ruby and we've got Diamond. I'm not really getting into those tonight, but you can see how those are broken up and how that happens. But active Emerald is where we're looking tonight. Okay, so in terms of compensation, that is the first benefit. The very first benefit of becoming an Emerald coach is that everyone earns 25% commission on retail sales. So if you've ever sold anything out of your business center, you should have gotten either a check or a direct deposit for the 25% commission on that sale. Okay, now that's awesome. That's so fun. And the day I got my very first $30 paycheck because of a Shakeology order, I was so freaking excited and it was so cool. It was so cool that I sold somebody Shakeology and they were starting this journey and I got paid for it. Wow, that's awesome. But it stops with commissions when you're coach rank, okay? When you're coach rank, commission is the only way you can earn money. And that, my friends, is not a very smart business model. I was in Mexico a couple weeks back, and while I was in Mexico, I didn't work while I was there. I was on a trip. And I also just got married, and for a good chunk of time, I didn't really work, or I'd have to do the bare minimum in my business because I was busy with other things in my life at the time. Because of the business that I have built for myself and the team that I'm building, I don't have to worry that my paycheck is going to be solely based on my hustle, meaning, did I get enough customers this week to earn enough, right? The pay that I got while I was in Mexico and the pay that I've gotten since getting married has been amazing. It's been great. And I didn't work the insane hours that I was working maybe prior to that. Now, does that mean that you can just sit back and like let life coast? No, I have to work and train and work with our coaches on our team. I have to train our coaches. I have to mentor people. I do still have to reach out and have new connections and conversations. I've got to be adding people into our team and developing new trainings and things like that. So yeah, there's work that goes behind it, but residual income is what's going to turn you into a coach who's just hustling for commission, like a car salesman, right? Versus a business owner who is on a residual income model. Residual income in this business, once you become Emerald, you are now able to earn team cycle bonus, okay? Team cycle bonus is based on volume. Like I said before, if whatever strong leg you are on, you will continue to collect all the volume from any coach that is signed up after you. But that doesn't matter, you guys. You can collect all the volume you want from that strong leg, but if you don't have a weak leg and start building a weak leg, which is your business, rather than working off of like the team's volume, right? If you don't start building that weak leg, then it won't matter because you won't cycle. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. So for example, every time your weak leg hits 100 in volume and every time your strong leg hits 200, you'll cycle one time. Now that might sound like, okay, well that's only $14, but $14, if you cycle, you can cycle up to $250 per week as an Emerald coach. As a Diamond coach, you can cycle up to $2,000 every week. So your team cycle bonus starts to really, really pick up. And that, my friends, is where your money is coming in from training people and teaching them how to get results, as well as teaching others how to get results. So Emerald, you get 14 a cycle. Ruby, 16 a cycle. Diamond plus 18 per cycle. So team cycle bonus, we talked about a couple of reasons so far why Emerald is like something we all should be going for in our business. One, bragging rights. It just builds instant credibility. When people see that you are an Emerald coach, again, they have no idea what that means. They just see that you are doing something in your business that is earning you success, right? And so bragging rights, just instant credibility, building trust with people. You look like a more professional business owner when you have that rank below your name, yeah? But second, team cycle bonus, okay? And that is huge, you guys. That's huge. Fast start bonuses, you guys. If you sign 5 coaches in a 5-week period, so 5 coaches added to your team within 5 weeks, Beachbody pays you a bonus of $100. So there's a fast start bonus for that, for signing basically a coach a week for 5 weeks straight. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I could totally use an extra $100, like 5 coaches, you guys, 1 a week. Yeah. And then quarterly bonuses. Last year they did a diamond bonus and that was awesome. They've since taken it away, but quarterly bonuses, you guys, 2-star, 5-star, 10-star, 15-star. When you start getting into those ranks, which are not above you, you are absolutely able to hit those ranks, you guys. Like Joe Schmo can be a 2-star diamond. Okay. Like I don't want you to see that stuff as like such a distant thing. It starts with Emerald and then you just keep repeating Emerald and then Emerald and then Emerald again and then Emerald again, meaning I'm just going to keep signing 1 coach on my left, 1 coach on my right, 1 on my left, 1 on my right. Okay. But quarterly bonuses, they do a quarterly payout for 2-star, 5-star, 10-star, 15-star. Guys, Julianne and I were calculating when the bonus came out at the end of the first quarter. And I'm pretty sure some of the 15-star coaches, I think they ended up getting like, and this is just their bonus for the quarter, you guys, I think they ended up getting like $50,000. So quarterly bonuses, and I got 2 quarterly bonuses last year as being a diamond coach. And it was awesome. It was awesome. Like my bonuses were $500 each quarter, but like, awesome. Like that's like, what? Just for holding your rank and helping others to be healthier and happier. It's incredible. So again, let's go over what Emerald is. It's you plus 2, you guys. It's you plus 2 personally sponsored coaches, PS coaches. So the perks, you guys, we already talked about this. You get that team cycle bonus. You get carryover volume. So every week, my my strong leg is a lot stronger than my weak leg. And so there's volume that doesn't get used. That volume gets stored in what's called carryover volume. Guys, right now, my business center has probably about $40,000 worth of carryover volume just sitting there. Like seriously, like when my weak leg starts building more and more volume and those cycles can go and go and go, I have $40,000+ sitting in carryover volume. But you don't get carryover volume until you're an Emerald coach. If you go Emerald and you go Emerald and then you say, never mind, I don't feel like doing this anymore, your carryover goes away. You keep your carryover volume as long as you're Emerald. Then you become, this is another one, guys, eligible for customer leads. You also become eligible for Success Club leads. I have so many customers in my online office and so much volume that I get based on people who just bought something on an infomercial. So without even having to know somebody or reach out to somebody, I'm getting volume in my office and I'm getting commissions for people who purchased something. Maybe it was online and they didn't have a coach, or they watched the infomercial, or they just called in the 800 number, and those people get assigned to an Emerald or higher coach. You also get eligible for Success Club leads. Okay, with Success Club leads, it's exactly what it is. You get Success Club based off those orders, okay? So every once in a while, you guys, I have a random SC2 sitting in my office and I'm like, oh, like I didn't know this person and now they are my customer. Pretty stinking cool. Beachbody does a lot of rewards. If you haven't noticed with like Success Club awards and trips and things like that, if you haven't like already clued into that, I want you to see this business. Just they give because they just care so much. Beachbody seriously cares so much about seeing coaches be successful and seeing coaches impacting other people's lives that I can't even explain how incredible this stinking company is. But yeah, you do get eligible for those sorts of leads. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys now, if you have a spouse, awesome. This is perfect. If you don't have a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, family member that's really close to you, okay? But I'm going to say spouse. Why would your spouse or your closest of kin be the first person you want to sign? First of all, volume. That person is going to be, remember when I said earlier that you're going to know your strong leg because it's going to have volume coming up from coaches who have been signed after you? All of that volume, you guys, goes upward. Volume does not go downward. It only pushes upward on your strong leg, right? And so if I have my spouse at the tip top of my business center, they are the first person I sign. Anybody signed after that, all the volume goes up. And remember, we talked about that cycle bonus and when it can start really rolling. And remember how I said I have like 40 grand in cycle bonus just sitting there waiting to be rolled over. Okay. It's huge. And I want you to see big picture. I don't want you to sit here today and see the next 24 hours ahead of you. I don't want you to see just the next week ahead of you. I know it can be really easy to get like stuck in where we are in our current life. If you are on this call and you are like, I want this so bad, Brittany, like I want to build a business. I want to do this. You've got to sign 2 coaches. You've got to do it. And your spouse or your closest of kin has to be one of the first ones. The next thing is you get to earn volume in his business that rolls up to you. So that's a double win, right? So not only is your, like Charlie, for example, he's the first person on my weak leg. He gets all the volume that rolls up into his account. So anyone that's been signed after him, all the volume rolls up, but anyone that's under his business center and below, like that rolls up to me as well. So it's double win. We both win. Basically, I'm going to skip to number 4. It's like having 2 business centers right away, right? If I have someone's business that I can control in this business, guys, you're going to learn real quick. If you haven't learned yet, there's very few things you can control. Those 4 vitals we talked about at the beginning, you can totally control those. Those are awesome. And you have complete control over those. Coaches quitting your team, you can't control that. Clients canceling their order and returning it, you can't control that. No one wanting to sign up for your new challenge group, you can't control that. There's not a lot in this business you can control. And as a recovering control freak, it's really hard sometimes. But if you have a spouse or someone very close to you that you can monitor their account, it's like having 2 business centers right away, okay? Doubling the space that you can earn income. You can advance their account to Emerald, which would help you move to Diamond, right? Because remember back to our other slide, if I slide on back here really quick, you need 2 Emeralds, 1 on each side, to become an active Diamond or an active Ruby. And so you could take your spouse's account and create that as an Emerald account to help push you to Diamond, right? And so you have control over this. Now, the first question is always going to be, okay, well, what are my options? Like, how do I sign them? And like, I already can hear the money, like, Brittany, I'm already paying for mine. How do I afford this? Listen, you need to sign them, and then they can sit there. I signed Charlie up, and he sat there, you guys. And I worked on building my own business, my own downline, right? And I let him just sit there. Because remember, that volume is going to always accumulate up. So I just let him sit there. The person that's first on my right, you guys, is my mom. And I will get to that in a second, but the same thing. My mom signed up. She wasn't active every single month. Now, my mom signed up with Shakeology. And if you know my mom in our challenge groups, she is like diehard yogi right now. And she is rocking her Shakeology. And so she does order her Shako every month, and she enjoys that discount, you guys. So she does stay active in that way. But there have been months where my mom didn't stay active because maybe she had too much Shakeology or backed up or this or that. There have been months she went inactive. It's okay. She was at the top of, that's exactly where I want her, because you know what? I want that money to pour into my mom. Do you guys know that my mom gets a paycheck most every week? Isn't that awesome? Wouldn't you want to gift your parents or someone really close to you the gift of just them getting a paycheck just because they happen to be that person that believed in you right off the bat? I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I love you. I need you to do this for me. And that was it. Like, that was the conversation I had with her. So back to signing a spouse or a family member or whatever. First option is a challenge pack. Now, this is going to be more bang for your buck because, first of all, it's cheaper to just get a challenge pack, and you waive the coach fee when you sign up, right? So there's no coach fee attached when a person buys a challenge pack. I wouldn't buy, if you already have Beachbody On Demand, for example, Charlie, when I signed him up, I got Chalene Extreme challenge pack because I really wanted to do that program. And that was before BOD came out, guys. So there was no stream everything. It was, I had my DVDs. So I purchased Chalene Extreme challenge pack. He kept the Shakeology. I took the workout program, and all was well in our relationship. Okay. And then after that, he would pause his shakes whenever need be, or cancel them or whatever, depending on if he had too much, or he, like when he was on the road for drum corps, he didn't want to, order shakes all summer and not be home for them. So he paused it during the summer, things like that. Right. And so, but we started with the challenge pack. Nowadays it's a little different, guys, because there's BOD, right? And the all access challenge pack. I wouldn't recommend purchasing 2 BOD accounts because Charlie and I share the BOD account, right? Like it wouldn't make sense to have 2 BOD accounts, honestly. But what I would suggest is do something like a 21-day fix challenge pack, like the actual DVDs, not Beachbody On Demand, like just simply 21-day fix. And then what you could do is you could use those DVDs, the 21-day fix DVDs, and the containers and all that stuff. You could do giveaways with those. Hey, the next person that wants to join my challenge group, I'm going to give you a free 21-day fix DVD set. Or I'm going to give you these free portion control containers from the 21-day fix program. And use those, you guys, hold on to those and use those as giveaways. You can write those off with your taxes. You could do the same thing. You could do a 3-day refresh challenge pack. You could keep the refresh and do it yourself, or gift the refresh to somebody else. Same thing, 2B Mindset. Maybe you've had your eye on the 2B Mindset for a while. This is an awesome time because, guys, remember, it's still $20 off for the next couple weeks. So you could get them signed up as a coach, get 2B Mindset in your hands, and still also get that $20 off before that goes away. With a challenge pack, you could do performance line. So if you already have a Shakeology Home Direct and you're like, Brittany, I don't want another order of Shakeology in my house, cool, get the performance line. Or get Shakeology packets. And if you set the order to packets, guys, what I used to do when I had too many packets left, or I had Charlie's order of packets plus my shakes, like that was just way too much. So we didn't need all that. So what I would do is I take those packets and I sell them 5 for $25. Do not give packets away for free, you guys. You paid valuable money for that. And when people get something for free, they don't care. Like free stuff just ends up in a junk drawer. So I am telling you right now from experience, I would not give away those packets for free. I would sell them 5 for $25, do a Venmo for it, and you mail it to them with like some cute little recipes and a little like handwritten card. And you send those to potential clients. Total typo, I just saw that, as samples, okay? Or another option, you guys, is Daily Sunshine. If you've never tried it, if you've got kids in the house, if you just seem to like really need snack in the middle of the day, Daily Sunshine is for you. And it's also pretty stinking delicious, you guys. So that's the first option. That's like, okay, sign them up with a challenge pack. Second option, you guys, would be to just do the $40 coach enrollment fee. I highly don't recommend paying $40 for your spouse to sign up and that's it. Because remember, if you do that tonight and they don't buy anything, they're just a sitting duck. They're inactive, remember? And you need them to be active with 50 PV in order for you to rank advanced to emerald. So if you just do the $39.95, yeah, you can absolutely do that. Do not get me wrong on that. But I'm telling you that the more bang for your buck and the better option for your business is to purchase something to get them to be active. You could do the performance stack. All of these options under here will give you 2 Success Club points. So the performance stack, home direct, beach bars, if you do the 3-pack is 2 SC points, and Daily Sunshine HD is also 2 SC points. Now again, you could totally do something that's not HD, that's not the 3-pack of the bars, but you wouldn't get 2 Success Club points. And you guys, why not? Why not use your spouse's business center to give you 2 Success Club points for the month? Wouldn't that be awesome? Because now not only are you halfway to emerald, you also have 2 Success Club points under your belt, right? This ensures that their account is active, which again, like I said, will make you emerald. And then guys, all you have to do is one more. And I know everyone right now can think of either their spouse or their mom or their sister or there's somebody, their dirt list, right? The person that if you told them you needed them to buy dirt tonight, they would buy it from you because they love you so much, okay? And all you need now is one more. So who can you get? Your mom, your dad, siblings, cousins, BFFs, college roomie, your neighbor, somebody from church, whatever. The sky is the limit, you guys, but don't overcomplicate it, okay? Tonight, I want you to create a coaching post. I want you to, when we get off this call, I want you to create a post where you share what you got and gained from being a part of Inspire Beauty. It can be the collage of all of us after this that I'll take here in a second. It could be a picture just of you. It could be anything, you guys. But underneath that, I want you to caption it with, you know, what this team has meant to you and why you just want so badly to bring other people onto this team with you. And then anyone who loves or comments on this post, and you can take a screenshot of this right now, you guys, so that you don't lose this. But just send them a simple message like, I really think you should do what I do. I think you're so inspiring, and I just couldn't help but think you'd love our team and community. We would love what you'd love what we stand for, and I think you would feel extremely empowered. Or just thanks so much for showing me love. I appreciate it, and I just have to ask, no pressure, but have you ever considered doing what I do? That line right there, have you ever considered doing what I do? They're either going to tell you, yes, I have. Brittany, I don't know what you're talking about. What is it that you do? Or no. And guess what? The world still spins and things are still cool, right? And when you show up again the next day, they won't think that you were a skeezy, sleazy, phony person because you're legit. You're not quitting because they told you no. Guys, remember tonight, as you craft that and you reach out to your 2 people, this business and this tribe is a blessing. I want you to dig into your gut, tag all of us in that post, or go to the team page once you make it and share that you did it with us so that we can go show you love and encourage you on that post. But just remember what it's done for you in your life, and that sometimes we just simply overcomplicate the next step, right? So tonight, guys, and we're closing in here on about 4 minutes left. After you make that post or before you make that post, you got 2 things tonight. You got to do that post, right? But that post isn't your Hail Mary. That's not your, I hope and cross my fingers somebody answers this post or comments on it or likes it. No. Before the post, you are going to message your upline coach and give them the names of the 2 people that you plan on enrolling in the next 24 hours to go Emerald. Guys, I just bought these really awesome Inspire Beauty bracelets for all our Emerald coaches, and I want to go spend more money on you. I want you to be Emerald. I want to celebrate you. I want you to become the ranks of our leaders in our team and to continue to push your business. And if you're already Emerald, I want you to go Emerald again, because that's my goal right now. I am going to do 2 people. And guess what? I will go on the team page when we're done with this, and I will share the names of those 2 people. And so help me God, you better see them get shouted out into the group within the next 24 hours, because I'm in the trenches with you guys. Yeah, I'm not just telling you to do this and I'm not going to go do it. I'm going to do it too. So I'm rallying you guys, Emerald in 24 hours. Create a post after you, and those 2 people need to be invited first, and then create a post and see what else happens, right? And see what else happens. So, oh my gosh, we have so many people on this call. I'm loving this. This is so awesome. I'm looking through your comments. If you need to unmute yourself and ask a question or share something, go for it, please, while I read the. Amanda, you got your first Beachbody check today?
Yeah. I got $50.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was really excited.
That's so awesome. So you need, when those things happen, you guys, you got to share it on the team page so we can celebrate, because that's big. Like $50, like that's my groceries, honestly. That's almost
exactly 2 weeks of gas right there. It was exciting, and it motivated me to like really get it going. Like, me and Mary are going to try and have our challenge group coming up, but like I've been slacking and didn't want to really post, but like saw that check, made a post.
Yeah.
So
heck yeah. My Thursday paydays fire me up, and I'm like, okay, I guess we can keep going. I guess I won't throw in the towel just yet. Let's take a picture before it cuts us off really quick. So fix your face, people. Fix your hair. Ada, fix your face. Okay, ready? Hold on. 3, 2, 1, everybody smile. Yay! Okay, any other questions? I see, Mary, you said 15 a month after that. Yes. But remember that is still cheaper for that person than if they just got Shakeology by themselves. So the other category of people we didn't even talk about tonight is go to your challengers. Talk to your challengers. Any other questions?
Real quick, you said that if like I sign my mom up for Beachbody Coach, she can be a Beachbody Coach without the fee if she buys Beach Bars, or she has to do that $40 fee too?
It'd have to be the 3-pack of Beach Bars. If she just does a 1 or a 2, she'd have to pay the $40.
But it's a 3-pack?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Sounds good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And is it the 3-pack on HD?
Yes.
Okay.
But remember, you can go in and pause and cancel any of those things if you need to for a month, right? Right? So just keep that in mind, that like HD doesn't mean that you're selling your soul away.
And it was the same thing for the Daily Sunshine too?
Cool. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. If you've got more questions, guys, take them to the team page, okay? Because I think it's going to cut us off here. Oh my gosh, my heart is like freaking bursting right now. I love you guys. This is awesome. Let's go do this, okay?
Have a good night, guys.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.